From Target Field in Minneapolis, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Minnesota Twins.
Just about to get started, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Christian Yelich, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that misses. That's the ball. And now 2-0. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Goes down looking. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Fastball for a strike. Lopez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swinging a foul straight back. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back and it's flowing in. Keep it rolling, always. You have no love.
Back at Target Field, and today's starter, Freddie Peralta. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Just
That's
off
the
the
ball.
outside
Outside.
edge. Now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a ball. Full count.
And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
That is
more
good.
fastballs
The
in that
left fielder.
location.
Okay.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes,
Okay.
have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. And the first
Nope,
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. One out, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Terang. Whips it to first. And that quickly, 2
Batting
away.
third, the right fielder.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two outs. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Trevor Larnach. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, you always want to come out in the first
One
inning,
ball,
try to
no
put
strike.
something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
The strategy of
1-2
winning a ball
the count.
game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Brewers,
New
the
inning getting
catcher,
started.
William
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter,
Contreras.
William Contreras. Lopez back to work. That one outside. Ball 1.
Here.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sal Frelick stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Second inning here, no score. So 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lewis puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 7, Andrew
Vaughn now. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Outside.
That's a
and
ball.
now 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 9, Jake.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton sizing it up. Brings it in. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouled off. He was late. And now That one
That's the
misses
ball.
up and in. Going to count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Oh, this is a
2 balls,
guy
2
that
strikes.
can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now it's
No,
even
that
up.
missed.
Breaking ball
Ball.
misses down and away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Man, he
2-2's
was
the count.
really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch
No,
up.
that missed.
And
That's
that
the ball.
just misses.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick after it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Royce
Here's Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
Ball
That's
1 and a
inside
pitch
ball.
inside. Up and
Nope,
in.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Miranda will hit next. Pitch misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Lewis stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chases way
1-1.
out of the zone. Next offering
Ball, that's
upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0.
We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control.
And we're back,
Leading
all
off
set for the
Brewers,
start of the
the
inning.
third baseman,
And now,
Caleb
number 21.
Durbin.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Joseph Ortiz stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
One ball,
Good
two
spot
strikes.
there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So the lineup
Christian
flips over,
Yelich.
and now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. First pitch
That's it. Ball.
misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
One ball, one strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and make you can't stop. Don't push it up and lose your mind.
Back at target
Leading
field
off
as
for
we
the
go
Twins,
to the last
the
of the
shortstop,
third.
Brooks.
And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Lee.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out number 1.
Well, he's
Now
doing a nice
batting,
job
the
of
center
keeping the
fielder,
ball
Byron.
out of the air, lets the defense work
Buxton.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. That clips the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next one
That's the ball.
misses. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. That one just misses. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
Now the
left
number
fielder,
2 hitter, Austin Martin. Grounded out his first time up. A changeup
That's a ball.
missing, and that's ball one.
1-0.
He was late there, strike one.
1-1.
Martin
go?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Rule to swing. This one popped up right side. Vaughn settles under this one, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we're still knotted at 0. Start of the fourth. Now at the plate, Jackson Chorio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And that drops in for a strike. Terang, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now it's William Contreras. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that will drop foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide, And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Trevor Larnach. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's down and away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that is out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
In the air on the infield. Drops into the glove. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. No score. Back in Minnesota. To the batter now, Andrew Vaughn.
Number 7, Andrew Vaughn.
Lopez back to work. That's outside.
No, that's out.
And it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And that one upstairs. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one misses. Full count now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Miranda makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Bauers.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Bauers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Keishel makes the play, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books, and we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Keishel. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one's in there, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Doubled his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike
2
1.
balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh.
Michael Tonkin takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 39.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's a slider for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Cole Sands, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That misses the
1-1.
zone. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a 1-2 again. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes Christian Yelich, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Called strike right there. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Around second is Yelich. Relay throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut it down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. Chourio at second with 2 down. And there's the ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. And that gets down in the corner. Run comes in from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air out to center. Buxton makes a nice running catch. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
There's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Austin Martin getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off. To third, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Funderburg.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Luke behind second, makes the catch. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 7, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. Vaughn, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Way
Ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely.
That's in. Ball.
That's down
That's
and
the
in.
ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count's full.
And that's a strikeout looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now,
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're
Number
holding a
29.
small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to
McGill.
give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and
For
close
the
it out.
Twins, the right
Now it's the
fielder,
right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Wallner.
McGill measures 6 feet 8 inches, 255 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count,
1 ball,
and
1 strike.
that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Pitch misses
2-1.
there, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball.
Ball. Count is full.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch
Now
out.
batting,
Yeah,
the
it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Larnach in the box again, takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's too low.
That's the ball.
And it's
That's
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses
That's inside.
inside.
That's the
Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk,
Then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long